Hello, welcome to a Sudoku edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where we're going to look at today's Super Fiendish. Right, as usual, what we'll do is we'll start by just adding the pencil marks we recommend. So what we're going to do there is, in this cell, for example, this 3x3 box, we're allowed to mark a 7 into these two positions to indicate that a 7 can only go in one of two positions within the 3x3 box. That's the only pencil marks that we recommend making. It's not something that we've come up with ourselves by any means, but it's something that both of us have represented the UK in the World Sudoku Championships, and it's something that we picked up there. I mean, specifically from Thomas Snyder, a former champion, who this is the pencil marks that he recommends using. So it's good enough for him. I think it's good enough for almost everybody. Anyway, so that's what we're doing there. You can see that there's nothing terribly clever going on at the moment. We can write a few things into this box. And I guess you could also, I mean, it's slightly against the grain here to put a 9. We've just described how these pencil marks are meant to work, but I actually prefer, when I have a locked box like this, it just reminds me that there's a which digits are missing from the box. I find that helpful. Okay, so we can see there's got to be a 4 here. 4. One of these two positions. So again, there's no particular method to what I'm doing at the moment, other than I just flip round the grid, putting the pencil marks where I can. See that I can lock a 9 into here, and that's helpful, and that also shows why this methodology is useful, because I can immediately write the 9 in here now, but I'm given the 7 as well because of the work we did earlier and the pencil mark that we wrote in earlier. See, that 7 is very helpful over here as well. Locks these two cells to be 7 and 9 together. Forces a 7 onto the bottom row here. Now this box is getting quite congested. This 2 has to be here now. Annoyingly, we can't quite get a pencil mark for a 6 in this bottom 3x3 box. I'm looking at the 2s at the moment. I'm just trying to see whether I can lock a 2 into this area of the grid somehow, because that's going to be helpful, because I've locked these 2s into this part of the grid. I can't quite do it, I don't think. Oh, there's a plain 7 there, which might help. Yes. now I can use this 2. That's going to force those 2 cells to be 2, 3, 2, 3 in some order, which means that we have to place the 1, 6, 1, 6 into these 2 cells. Scanning along, that gives us a 6 in one of these 2 cells. And a 1. Oh, no, we don't do that. 1 here. Now the 1 can only go in this position. Oh, we get a phone call. Hang on a sec. Means this has to be a 9 now. This has to be a 2. Forces this to be a 6. 6. 9. 2, 3, 5 to place in this box. You can see here. Okay. I'm going to show you a trick now. So we can see we've got 2, 3, 2, 3 here. And we see we've established a 2 here. And we need a 3 in this box. Now, because of the principle of uniqueness, that 3 cannot go. If we were to write in now our pencil marks 3, 3 like this, I hope it's obvious to everybody that there would now be 2 solutions to the puzzle. Because this could be a 2, and this could be a 2, and this could be a 3, and this could be a 3. Or the other way around, this could be the 3, and this would be the 3, and this would be the 2, and this would be the 2. There would be 2 solutions. Now we know this puzzle is published by the Times, it's a good sudoku, therefore we know there won't be a 3 in either of these cells. The 3 is going to be here. So let's put that in, and that's a pretty powerful deduction. You can see it's going to totally destroy the puzzle now, because now that forces, it allows us, if you like, to make real progress without having to do any thought. This is the 5, isn't it? And this is the 2. That's going to be the 2, and that's going to be the 3. That's going to be a 3. Like that. Five can only go in this position in column 7. And we need to put a 4 in column 3, and you can see it can't go in this position, so it must go here. That means this, I think, has to be a 6. What do we need here? It's a 6 again, isn't it? 6, 7, 6, 7. And we need to place a 3 in first row. I think it can only go here now. And now, just Sudoku rules, this is going to be 2, 5, 2, 5. This has to be 5s here. So some people object to using uniqueness the way I did then. I think it's a bit of a cheap method, but it's very powerful, as I hope this has shown. It certainly allowed us to make a lot of very quick progress, and at the end of the day, that's very helpful for those of us trying to solve these puzzles very quickly. So something a bit different today, hope useful, and see you again next time on Cracking the Cryptic.